Hello and welcome, Libra. It's Adam, your psychic witch with Arcana Mundi, here to do your weekly love tarot reading. So we are going to take another look into this situation. I know that last week we did the deep dive into your person's feelings, so if you haven't seen that already, after this video, go ahead and check that one out. It will give you a lot more clarity. I know I've been really trying to give you guys some deeper insight regarding these connections, especially with the retrograde happening. Now we're going to look into your tarot cards. We'll look into with the Bianco Nero deck, and then we will also look into the messages from your person's heart from the All Things Intuitive deck, the Hidden Truth Oracle. And that's available on Etsy. I'll have the link below in the description box. And then we do have this Angel Numbers deck that my friend gave me, and I honestly don't know the true name of it. But we're going to pull one of those cards in the beginning to just kind of see what Spirit has for you message-wise, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. If you'd like a more personal reading, there is a link below in the description box. The Linktree link will lead you to book your reading. They are done live through Zoom, so after you schedule it, you will get a email that same day after the appointment is accepted. And that email will have the link with the passcode so your reading remains private. So we are going to go ahead and see what they have to say. Show me what I need to see for Libra. Show me what I need to see for Libra. Okay, why are they all passive? Show me what I need to see for Libra. Okay, that one popped right out. So we have the number 28. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. I am a leader. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to push that over so we can do your actual reading here. So we're going to look into your energy first. Show me what I need to see for Libra and their person. Show me what I need to see for Libra and their person. Again, if you would like more deep insight into, their feelings after this reading, go ahead and check out that reading from last week. Show me what I need to see for Libra and their person. What is Libra truly feeling? Show me what Libra is truly feeling toward their person. Okay, Libra. So I see that, you're in this emotional spectrum here with this Five of Cups energy up here. You're trying to figure out, if the love's still there, if it's all spilt, but really there is still two cups here of love. You're just not seeing it right now, but there is still love in this connection, and it is very divinely blessed with the Sun card here. There is potential with this river here that you could walk over and refill these cups and bring them back up and still retain all the love from the connection here, right? Okay, there is the potential for change here. Now, the Sun card here, what we're looking at is the Sun and the Moon in earlier religions did depict the divine counterparts, the God and Goddess. They were physical manifestations of the divine within our planar existence, right? Within our realm. So now what we're looking at is the lovers at a younger age here. And what we are looking at is this inspiration of joy and harmony and bliss and, seeing everything for who they truly are. Maybe not recognizing it as love at first, but, there is a lot of happiness and joy within this connection, and it is divinely inspired here. It was illuminated for you, correct? So what we are looking at here is the passion that you know. This is the decision. You know that this is your choice. You stand firm in this. You have a lot of passion and love for this person. You know what actions you want to take. And those have to do in your foundation. This is foundational. You know to your core that you want to be with this person. You want to, be victorious in this situation. You're determined here, okay? I apologize. I cannot, for some reason, like, get these cards straight on here today. I think my camera is like off center or something. Okay, so this person, Libra, really wants to communicate passionately, fast, to bring back the spark. They do. They really want to communicate fast. They want this to, happen sooner rather than later. You might be dealing with a fire sign here. Very possible you could be dealing with Cancer, but we have, lots of fire going on here. The world, you could be dealing with Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. It doesn't really matter though, because truthfully, like, we can all embody any of those signs at any given point in time. So don't hold on to the signs too much. But what you are looking at is this person wants to reignite the spark, and they're looking to do so quickly and passionately. Okay. They are, I feel like this person is ready because foundationally they know your worth to them, okay? They know that you are their world, and they have 2 wands of the power to manifest. They know that together you can do this, right? They know that together this connection is inspired by the divine and can be remanifested. And yes, they are a little heartbroken because I do feel that you may have taken your energy away from them. A little bit here, Libra. I feel like you may have stepped away and you're starting to realize like what you've lost in doing so, or what you're feeling toward this person that you weren't necessarily looking at, right? And now you're kind of like, oh, but I do really want to be victorious in this situation. Or maybe you were victorious out of pride. You want to be, like you're sitting in your pride here, maybe, not acknowledging the connection, and maybe allowing your judgment to be a little clouded here with this 7 of Cups. Even though this person is the one here, like there's an illusion of another person and this and that, but your person's right here with the shroud over top of them, and it's like, you know which one you want to be with, but you feel like it's out of reach. And that's both of you right now. You feel like it's out of reach. You feel like there is so much confusion and, clouded judgment surrounding this situation, and it's like you're both thinking like, choose me, and at the same time you're both trying to decide whether you choose this person or not. Show me mutual energy here, because you both feel left out in the cold. I feel like there's not a lot of communication. That's why this person's so urgent about communicating. I feel like there was some harsh communication that hurt their heart here, made them put up a wall. I feel like you guys are both putting up walls right now in this left out in the cold energy, like out of defense or like pride, possibly even. Again, it's fire energy, but what I'm looking at here is like, these wands are spaced pretty far apart, right? So it's like you're putting up your defenses, but it's like you still want the other person to be able to get back through or see in. It's not like a brick wall where, it's totally opaque and they can't see what's behind it. So in doing so, it's almost like you're kind of protecting the situation from falling apart. You know what I mean? You're guarding the situation. You're guarding that, but you're still wanting the other person to see through to the truth that you care, right? You still care. But it's like you're kind of hiding that energy here. But we both well know that if that person walked up to the other side of that fence, you would happily take down some of those wands and let them walk through to be with you, right? But you guys are both in your own heads. And the thing about the Hermit here, he has the wand that has the power to heal through taking action. And I feel like the action is going to be this communication, this passionate communication to revive the energy between you two, possibly in a very passionate way, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign here. They may be wanting to like have some physical reunion first and then talk about the feelings. Which, I mean, take that as a great whatever you feel, but I do feel there is an urgent sense. They know there needs to be communication here, okay? And they're desiring this, possibly desiring for you to come forward with it. But right now, you guys are both in your own heads. You're both looking for answers within yourselves that if you would just communicate with the other person, you could actually find those answers more clearly, because maybe not right now because of this, energy of the defensive popping up. But I do still feel like they would let down some of that barrier if you came in. So I feel like the communication, if you could start the communication with this person rather than looking for answers within yourself. Because at this point, the Hermit, like, yes, it's self-reflection and all this other stuff, but it's also speculation. It is, you know, making decisions about a situation and trying to look within yourself for the answers that you're not getting truthful answers from the other person, or you're not getting the answers or the clarity from the other person through communication, right? So what we're looking at is that aspect of, you know, do I try to communicate with this person and get answers I might not like, or do I stay within my own mind and overthink and process everything that I might need to be thinking about here, you know, like, and making my own assumptions, okay? And that's something you do want to be cautious of whenever the Hermit card comes up, is the ability to be within your own head and make too many assumptions, right? Y'all like my crack torch lighter here, apparently? Like, this thing? I don't know. It is insane, but I wanted to relight that candle. But it literally, like, I almost caught something on fire yesterday with it because it was, like, the flame was like 4 inches big, like long. I don't even know what the hell's going on with that thing. But, anyway, that's irrelevant. But it's this energy of, like, you know, trying to find answers, whether they're right or wrong, because you don't know, really. You don't know unless you communicate with the other person. Ace of Swords. There's a need for truthful, open, honest, loving communication, and you're both desiring this. You want it to be victorious, you know, you want peace to be restored, peace and love here. And the King of Swords, you know, like, I feel like you're starting to understand things a little bit more, and there's been some transformation within your energy, like, especially for you, Libra. I feel like you have, you're starting to understand what you've lost. What you feel for this person is starting to make itself evident, that happiness, that joy, that bliss. And I feel like they're starting to understand, like, your worth and value here, even though, and the passion that they have for you, even though there has been something that's hurt them in this betrayal spectrum, right? Because you have equally balanced love that you want to heal here with the snakes writhing up. I mean, you're looking for spiritual healing to this connection to restore the balance between you two because you love each other so much. And we have the King of Cups. Again, you are both holding a full cup of love for each other. But it's like this communication and understanding. There's a very big emphasis on understandings here. Okay, so it's like you may not be understanding because, and they may not be understanding the truth from both parties because of this communicative barrier, right? So we have this Hanged Man energy. You're trying to, I feel like you guys are both kind of gaining some new perspectives and maybe seeing things from the other person's perspective a little bit more, you know, Libra. But I feel like, you know, yeah, you're both desiring to manifest this with the Magician card here, okay? It's not one-sided. You are both feeling like everything you need is elementally balanced within this connection. It is infinite with the Ouroboros symbol here. Like, you feel this connection is strong and powerful and infinite, and you know that with this scepter, you hold the power to manifest this connection through your will. And it's just a matter of you both getting on the same page here and understanding how to communicate in a mutually respectful and loving way, because you're trying to manifest the Ten of Pentacles, the happiness, the legacy, the stability, the loyalty, the loving connection that you feel from each other. You feel, you know this to be true within your higher self here. And what we're looking at is the Judgment and the Nine of Cups. You guys see each other as the manifestation of a wish and dream, and you want this situation to be resurrected. Some of you may be communicating through vibrational frequencies, such as like music, simply sometimes even putting yourself out there. It's like maybe you're posting things on Facebook that you're hoping this person will see and read into, or maybe you're like on Snapchat or Twitter or whatever the hell it may be. But like, I know for sure on Snapchat you can see who looks at your stories, so I feel like maybe you're posting things on Snapchat hoping this person will see it, and then you're checking to see if they see it on a regular. And I feel like you guys are doing this together. I feel like you're both ready to like resurrect this situation and bring life back into it, you know? And you're both fearing that the other person is walking away here because there's been no communication. But you're both like, look at the love here, look at the love, look at the love. And there's a strong fear that this, you know, can't be rebuilt. But it's an illusion because there is stability. It is an illusion. This fear is an illusion because you have the potential to resurrect this. It's about stability. It's about setting aside your pride and being able to communicate your truthful feelings in a mutually respectful way and actually hearing the other person's feelings as well. Because right now it's all just mystery, which is making you fear this. But the reality is there is stability here. There is someone who, you know, would protect and provide for you and be with you and, you know, be a contributing factor in a divine counterpart aspect of the relationship. But you're so sad here, looking for the love in this cup, wondering if it's still in there because you won't lift the lid and actually look at it. And lifting the lid truthfully means communicating your feelings with this person in a loving, mutually respectful, open, honest discussion. Right? And I feel through that, the High Priestess will lift the veil and allow you guys to see the connection for what it truly is here. And it'll help to alleviate this fear here because it will restore the balance between you, again, through communication. There is very strongly a potential for marriage in this situation. And by rebalancing the scales through truthful communication, this can be reborn. Okay? It can be reborn. Or you can choose to end it. But we had the King of Pentacles, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. It is a divinely, you know, balanced connection here. It is stable, it is loyal, it is loving. Whether or not that's able to be seen right now, it has the potential for that. And they are saying if you can communicate in a loving, just, respectful, honest way, you will have the power to resurrect this should you choose. And it'll be about working together with this Eight of Pentacles to build that Ten of Pentacles that we saw earlier. Building something beautiful by taking charge and action and embracing the divine path that's being shown to you. This is a stable path. It is, you know, peace and love are represented by the flowers. Moving forward along this path that is randomly shown here for you, they're showing you the way. And there is water behind, which, you know, symbolizes the emotional realm. They're showing you the way to love. It's about taking the decision to accept the world is in your palm of your hands, which is what you already possessed, and actually taking the wand by hand of action and leaving what needs to be left behind in the past, right? By seeing things from a higher perspective, not being so one-track minded here. It might be, you know, you need to see their perspectives. The Emperor and the Empress, literally on the same span. You guys, this is a very strong, loving, truthful connection. It is divinely inspired. These are divine counterparts, the Emperor and the Empress. This is the one. You both see each other as the one. You guys are both seeing this as, you know, a destined, truthful, loving connection that is divinely inspired, again, by that Sun card in the beginning, right? And all it's going to take is this guy here, whether that's you or them or both of you, with oars. The oar is symbolic of a wand. It is about taking action to move forward with truthful communication visible to both of you. All of the swords being right in front of you. Truthful communication can allow you to progress from the rocky waters of the past to the calm waters of the future. And remember that water represents emotions and love. Okay? So it's about restoring the love. And at the bottom of the deck, I can't make this shit up, the Lovers, and then underneath that was the Star. So honestly, guys, this is a pretty strong connection. Learn to communicate with love and respect for each other and hear each other's sides of things. Even though it might be hard to hear it, sometimes, you know, you just have to take it with a grain of salt and really like, wow, I didn't realize that I came across that way type of energy, you know, or I didn't realize when I did that it hurt you like this, you know. But it's about accepting each other and loving each other, because ultimately, isn't that what we're supposed to do in a loving connection? truthful, honest, open love to express what we truly feel. So your person wants to be more than friends here, Libra. They feel you even though you are apart. This is a very strong connection. I am becoming a better person. I feel like there is a lot of growth on both of your ends, but these are messages from their heart, whether it's something they've said in the past, have not said, or may say in the future, or may never say, and it's just something that's subconscious within their heart. I will wait for a sign from you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. If they did have something that they lied to you about, then, you know, they're accepting their part in it. I'm afraid to contact you. They want the rebirth, but I can see, you know, they're nervous about it. It causes anxiousness. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I don't feel like this is letting go of you in the sense of like, don't want to be with you anymore because we just got I want you. I actually feel like it's, you know, to let you, I feel like if you stepped away here, Libra, it was they loved you and had enough respect for you to let you figure things out in your own way here. And that was in essence like a way of letting you go figure your things out temporarily because they felt like, you know, you were the one. And if they left you, I feel like it was because of this betrayal. You're going to know what your story is, but I feel like it was because of this betrayal they felt. And even if it wasn't real, maybe it was something they imagined, or they saw you as someone and just jumped to a conclusion. Maybe that's why they were saying it was my fault, but I blamed you. But they left when they saw you as someone, and I feel like that really broke them because, you know, they love you and they want to reignite the spark, but they don't know how, and you don't know how. And I feel like you guys just have to come forward in like very respectful, listening, open, honest communication where you can truly embrace your true feelings without anger, without hostility. Just embrace the sun. They just said embrace the sun, the joy and the warmth. Look at the positive of this relationship always, okay? I feel like someone else just got a reading very similar to this. It's either like Capricorn or Gemini. So if you're dealing with one of those, maybe check those out. If not, no big. But anyway, I wish you guys all the best. I'm going to send you tons of positive energy toward whatever your heart tells you to do, because we all have free will. If you'd like a personal reading that's more specific to your situation, please feel free to book one in the description box below. If you are wanting to donate a deck to the channel, we greatly appreciate those. You can choose to remain anonymous, or you can, you know, attach a note to remain anonymous if you wouldn't like your name mentioned. If you wouldn't mind your name mentioned, I will only ever mention your first name, so you don't have to attach a note if you're okay with that. But I greatly appreciate those, and they allow me to tap into your specific energy a little bit more when I do these readings. So yeah, that's a really great way, especially doing these from a distance. It's kind of nice to know, like, if you're a regular subscriber and you want to donate a deck, I can really kind of hone in on you a little bit more because they're right next to me, even if I'm not using that specific deck when I'm reading. So as an empath, I can feel the vibe a little bit more strongly, okay? Now, I wish you guys all the best in this. Thank you for giving me the time to read for you. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great week. There will be some more readings going on this week as well, so feel free to check those out. And if you want to check out a deeper dive into your person's feelings, check those out. They were done last week. It was a deep dive reading. So have a great day, guys.